Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In this channel mostly I'm talking about iOS development, but also about the tech news, tech world and programming. In this video I'm going to talk about life after COVID-19 pandemic and AI. What's the effect of those two things on our daily or professional life? Let's start with the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 pandemic reshaped a lot of industries, and unfortunately the software development was not an exception. During pandemic, we have experienced a lot of changes in employment, salary, and the dynamics of workforce. Well, some of them was really good for us, such as home office, but if you take a look back, you will see that most of them affected us in a negative way. The another thing is the AI that's now evolving even in faster pace, that we are not sure about its future. I've mentioned about the pandemic that during the pandemic there was a lot of changes, which I have considered most of them as a negative. But what are they? One of the most significant changes during the pandemic was the surge of new developers entering into the workforce. The global lockdowns and the shift to the remote work created a lot of opportunities to the individuals to learn coding with even short-term courses. In just 2-3 months, with the help of the short-term courses, people have transitioned into software development. This is not the bad thing, because if there is a demand, there will be a supply. The bad thing came after the pandemic. Once pandemic was over, with the same speed, a lot of people started to become unemployed. You have probably seen those news about the major companies are cutting jobs after the pandemic. In this video, I will talk more about the companies, major companies that are cutting jobs. But now let's get back to our main topic. During the pandemic, we have got a lot of supply in the developers context. We had a lot of entry-level developers, which affects us today and also last 1 or 1.5 years in the context of salary and new positions. Because companies got used to pay less and get entry-level developers. And entry-level developers accepted the salary offer even with the less amount because they have no experience. And now most companies doesn't want to pay more to the senior developers. Instead, they are taking junior developers to fill the position. Another problem of the pandemic was liquidity and inflation. Governments, not only the United States nor European, in general, they have printed a lot of money during the pandemic. The reason behind to printing money and sharing it with people was to stimulate economies and provide support. Yes, it helped to prevent the economical collapse, but it also led to a significant increase in liquidity. Especially in the tech industry, the abundance of capital venture and governmental aid resulted in a hiring spree. Companies flush with cash were able to afford aggressive hiring process. I don't know why, but nobody thought about its downside in the future, so today. Or maybe the downside of this, what we are currently living in, is better than downside that could happen. But I'm pretty sure that those things are affecting today's purchase power. Unfortunately, wages in many sectors, including software development, didn't keep up with inflation. The developers that had accepted lower salaries during the pandemic, their salary almost never increased. For them, the disparity became even more apparent. And also, this has created another crisis that we are seeing now. 5 days ago, I read this news that again major companies such as IBM, Intel, Apple, and Cisco are planning to cut around 27,000 jobs, which will lead another increase in unemployment rate. Okay, pandemic is over, at least for now. Let's leave this topic behind and let's focus on our current colleague or enemy, AI. It's already making waves for front-end and also back-end colleagues. This effect will increase in the coming years because AI has the potential to automate a lot of things for the front-end development. And not only front-end development, but also for the back-end development. Today also we have some things that we have already automated using AI. A lot of tools are created based on AI that helps us generating UI components or optimizing designs and many other things. Even with the proper prompt, you can create a website from zero, only using AI. That's the reason why we have a new profession that is called prompt engineering. But I am a bit skeptic about the future of prompt engineering as well. We can create an AI that is professional in prompt engineering and use this AI to giving prompts to another AI that creates for us websites. The main difference between industrial revolution and today's revolution is that after the industrial revolution, we have replaced the manpower, physical power I'm talking about, with the robotic power, again physical power, because we are getting tired easily. We can take a couple of kilograms of things and after 8 hours we are getting tired, we need to sleep and etc. But robots doesn't get tired. That's why we can use robots to create a lot of planes, I don't know, ships or cars and many other things faster and more than human can do. But now we are replacing the only strongest part in our body, our brain. Our brain, which is making us the strongest species in the world, at least in the known world. So we are replacing our strongest part in our body with an AI. To conclude this video, I don't see AI as an enemy, at least current version of it. I see current AI as a clever and good assistant. About the future, I'm not sure, but hopefully we will see what will come. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share, also turn on the notifications, and see you in the next video.